Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for being here and supporting us today of all days. I know that I'm meant to speak for my class, so I think it's pretty safe to say that we're all incredibly nervous and incredibly excited to graduate from high school today. And oh so grateful that our family, friends, and teachers could be here with us. We know that teenagers are tough. Actually, I Googled the physical changes that occur in the human brain between the ages of 14 and 18. And let me just say, I'm astonished that the educational system expects us to be able to function at all. Now, it's fairly common knowledge that our frontal lobes aren't fully developed yet at this age. The frontal lobe, of course, is what controls our impulses and manages our decision-making skills. Mine, right now, is about the size of a raisin. But what I discovered is that doctors are saying even more bad things about the state of our brains. That we have difficulty understanding the facial expressions of others, our emotional responses are higher than both adults and toddlers, and that the rewiring of our brains makes it difficult to have healthy sleep patterns. And please, don't even get me started on the effects of hormonal changes in teenagers. Anyone who saw the seniors blubbering at the end of In the Heights has seen enough of the hormonal teenage brain. Thank you very much. One day, you're on top of the world. The next, you're remembering that you have to ask permission to go to the bathroom. It's a roller coaster. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to get at is this. High school is hard. Waking up at 6 a.m. for NHS or health class or football practice sucks. Cramming for finals while finding time to go around shooting your classmates with Nerf guns is really stressful. In high school, you're just trying to keep up with your brain. Sometimes we manage it, sometimes we don't, but no matter if it's a good day or a bad one, you always have to get up and go to school. Luckily, Washburn is a school like no other. The support system we shared stretches across departments. There are no jocks, no nerds, no theater kids. We sat in Mr. Gruhl's room and discussed the mysteries of the universe over pizza luce. We went to the black box and cried for Michael Brown with our principal, Rhonda Dean. We went to practice, or to the art room, or to choir, or to feminism club, and we were putting each other together, piece by piece, creating a class more diverse, more caring and understanding, and more successful than any neurologist could ever imagine. We've had walkouts and sit-ins. We've gone through 3 different principals. We've seen our football team, soccer teams, basketball teams all make it to state and show everyone in Minnesota just what a small inner-city school can do. Our mascot And on top of all of that, our mascot can only be described as an angry baker, and yet here we are. We have succeeded. We are sitting here today with these dorky-looking hats, and not a single one of us can contain our excitement and pride. Because we did it. We survived the chaos of high school. I mean, it would be impressive by itself that we've survived the physical changes in our brains alone, but we not only worked around our inability to read faces and our poor decision-making, and God, the hormones, but we did all of that while waking up every day, going to school, and rocking it. We couldn't have done it alone. Our parents and teachers deserve enormous thanks for everything they did to get us to our seats today. They know what it's like to be our age, believe it or not. They are living proof that we can weather it. There are so many examples of the support they have given us that I could talk about it for hours. But like Mr. Schmidt said that one time, just once, life is not a movie, and I don't have hours to talk. But whether it was a sandwich waiting on the counter at home at the end of a long day, or help in a classroom until 7 at night, I think that no one deserves our thanks more than the adults in our lives. So, after all of that Googling, I've come to one conclusion. Our synapses will keep firing, connections will keep being made, and finally, our hormone levels will balance out and our frontal lobes will finish its development. From here on out, we should be more normal, whatever that means. Maybe it'll make things easier or more boring. I mean, if learning about credit scores in Mr. Percy's class is any indication, real life is tough. There's gonna be taxes, mortgage, dirty diapers. But from where we're sitting, taxes mean jobs. Mortgages mean homes. And dirty diapers mean families. Our entire life stretches before us, but we're not going alone. We're armed with all the information we gathered in high school. Sure, our brains were going through the cerebral equivalent of a blender at that time, but look, no matter where we're going in a few months' time, to college or a new job or a new city, we are going into the world as the Washburn High School graduating class of 2015. And I don't know about you guys, but I cannot think of any better preparation than that.